What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted. Sorry to say, cookie. So I know it's been a while since I've been posting, and that's only because I'm kind of running on a tight schedule right now because I'm doing after school activities and like extracurricular stuff. So it's kind of like hard to post and then edit and make a video, stuff like that. But now that I have time, I wanted to make this video because of course it's already been done. I just wanted to try it out myself. Now, I know everyone's seen this before. It's the silicone blender. I was in Walmart and I saw this and I was like, I need to make a video about it because I kind of want to try it out as well. That feels really weird. It's from Whispers. I'm sure it's from a bunch of other different brands, but this is what it is. Clear. Don't mind my nails, they look disgusting. So this blender is designed to not absorb makeup, dirt, and oil, making it the most hygienic option for cosmetic application. So when you use it, you have to apply half the normal amount of makeup to the either side of the silicone blender and spread onto the face using a patting motion to blend the makeup for an airbrushed appearance. So I wasn't gonna make the whole video just about a silicone blender. I kind of wanted to compare it to something else. So I'm going to compare it to another method of putting on foundation that I normally never use, which is using a brush, and this is from Real Techniques. It says this is the buffing brush, so I guess you can like buff out your foundation using it. I was gonna compare it with a beauty blender, but I mean everybody knows how a beauty blender looks and how it finishes out your face and stuff like that, how it works. So I decided to compare it with a brush and a silicone. So first and foremost, I'm going to I'm going to prime my face with e.l.f. Poreless Primer. I literally just got this. I totally just got that in my hair. Ooh, that smells really good. I actually really like that. I'm using different foundation. Oh, my hands are clean, by the way. But I'm using different foundation today. Normally, you would see me using a MAC Pro Long Wear if you were to watch all my other videos. Today, I decided to do a drugstore because I couldn't run out to the mall or to Sephora or Ulta to go get my normal foundation. So I went to go get Wet n Wild, and I also got the Infallible Total Cover by L'Oreal thing. I do have the concealer in this. I should probably try concealer with this. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna also use my Infallible concealer that you guys always see me use. I'm gonna do one side using the thingy-mabobber, this little silicone blender, and I'm gonna do the other side using a brush. And I've never used either one of them, so this is gonna be interesting. And I haven't used this foundation yet, or the other one, the Infallible. So I'm not even sure this is my color. I didn't test it out when I got it. I was in a rush, so I kind of was just like, that looks like my color. I think I'm gonna start out with the silicone, cause why not? I don't even know what side. What side is she supposed to do this on? I don't know, this side? Let's do this side, okay. I'm kind of nervous. I really don't know how I'm feeling. Okay. So I've seen people do it and you just pat it in like a normal beauty blender, and I'm kind of scared because I haven't done it yet. So. Oh, I don't like how dirty that gets. It does kind of look a little cakey, but I feel like whenever you do everything else to it, oh, I guess you really don't need that much foundation because it doesn't, yeah, Okay, so you really don't need that much foundation when you use this, just because it doesn't absorb that much, so we normally would put on like a lot of foundation thinking that it won't do what this is doing, but this one you really don't need that much, which I kind of like. So it's less, so you won't waste anything. I don't know if the camera is giving like the effect as what I'm seeing, but this is kind of what it looks like. It's not bad at all. I don't hate it, but I feel like that took, and like the grip of it is kind of hard because it's very slick. Like I don't know how to grab it. Like I don't want to. It sounds so weird. Yeah, I'm not hating it. I actually really like that. This isn't bad at all. I really like this. So this is what it looks like if my camera will focus. Do you see that, or is it blurry? There you go. That didn't turn out so bad, and that actually was really my color. And I added like 2 dots of this. The outside of the bottle is very deceiving. I thought this was a lot darker than it was. And the actual one in the bottle, like the actual foundation itself, is a lot lighter than the color of the bottle. So we're gonna go on this side with the same foundation, but this time instead of using the silicone, ooh, totally just got that on myself. Instead of the silicone, we're gonna try a brush. But I know that whenever you blend out your foundation with a brush, you're supposed to have a really dense brush. That way it like blends it out a lot more and it looks more airbrushed. This one isn't super dense, but it has a little density to it. Does that make sense? So we're gonna take this Real Techniques. I'm kind of scared because I don't know if it's gonna ruin the brush or if this is even the use for the brush. That's what I'm most scared about. I guess we're gonna try it anyway so I can clean it. So for brushes, I definitely would go in circular motions if you don't want like these little patches, because you want it all blended. But I'm really not hating this as well. I thought it was gonna be a little more time consuming, but this was definitely more quick than the silicone side because it was less like padding, if you know what I mean. I don't even know if there's a difference, to be honest, but like that was super nice. I actually really like that. Like, here's that side. I swear there's not a difference, but to be honest, the brush is definitely a lot quicker. I expected so many streaks, and there's not that much streaks at all, and it's like easier for you to blend downwards with this. Ooh, what is that? Using the brush, it's easier to blend on your neck because you don't want that mask line. But with this one, it takes a little work. You have to sit there. It's like a normal beauty blender in a way, but this one takes a little longer. This one definitely was a lot quicker, and I really like that. I might start doing that. I don't know. So next I'm gonna try some concealer. Still Infallible. I'm just gonna do my under eyes. I don't know if I should take the other side. I'll take the other side of this and blend this side out with it. I like how smoothly this blends out into the foundation. Ooh, that's very blended. I like that. Let's do half of this. I don't hate it. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts. I'm not sure. Getting in between the nose is kind of hard using the edge, just because it has kind of like, I don't know if you can see, it kind of has like a sharper edge, so you can feel like this little scratch, and it doesn't feel very good. Again, it doesn't look ridiculously like out there. It looks crazy. I mean, it looks good. I don't know if the camera's catching it, but I mean, it looks good, but it does look a little cakey. I don't know, maybe if we set it with powder here in a minute. That's what it looks like. I kind of don't like how like it blends in the crack of my nose, but then again it looks like there's just like a pile of foundation there, and it's really bugging me because it looks really cakey in the little corner right there. It's whatever, we'll try this side with the same brush. Maybe. Okay, there is definitely a difference, and you probably can't see it, but this side is the brush side is a lot more smoother, and like it's beautifully like airbrushed and blended in, and there's no streak, like little brush streak marks like you would think that a brush would give you, but it's really nicely patted in, no lie. I really like the finish of it, and there's no patchiness that, like, I don't know if you guys have those days where you put on foundation and then you go out into a different lighting, you see this like little patch that you just didn't blend in and you thought you did. I see none of that. But compared to this side, again, it's very cakey. Like, you can compare this crack of the nose, if you even see that. Like, it looks like there's nothing there. It looks really seamless. But then when you look over here, it just looks like there's like a huge puddle of foundation right there. Just because I think the silicone couldn't really get into that corner. So it kind of just like pushed all the foundation that way, and I'm like really bothered by that. Let's set this with powder. So to set this with powder today, I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Hydra Perfect translucent powder number 916, and I'm just gonna take this Real Technique brush. It's a contour brush, but I'm gonna use it as a setting powder thingy. If you want amazing coverage, I recommend to do a little more like layer wise than I did just now, because I mean this is coverage, but if you want full coverage, you need to put more layers. In the end, when you put on like the setting powder, I swear it just brings it all together. Now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and give my final reviews on this. I definitely really liked the buffing out side, just because it was very non-time consuming, and it was the finishing look is very seamless and airbrushed, and I really like that. But I can still see some of like it's not even a scar, I'm not even sure what it is, but you can see it through the foundation. So I'm not sure if by blending it out it kind of dragged it and didn't give it that coverage, because usually my little beauty mark right there would like be a lot more lighter if it were full coverage. But it's still beautiful. I still like it. I still mess with it. I would do it. This side definitely had more coverage in the cheek area, where my pores actually are. But that was a little more time consuming. I don't know, like it looks cakey. Like it looks more cakey than my regular makeup routine. I mean, I wouldn't mind using it, but I probably wouldn't use it every single day. I don't know. I feel like I would use something like this if I'm in a rush, or if I'm on one of those days where I don't want to look like full out, like I don't want to look extra. Like this would be like a natural, face. I mean, if you were here looking at it face to face, you could see the difference. Both of them are not bad at all, but I personally would just stick with my Beauty Blender routine. I don't mind the brush and I don't mind that, but if I had to choose it, I think I'd have to go with the brush. I think I just have to go with a little more layer to get a little more coverage. This wasn't bad at all. I really liked it, and the foundations were great as well, except the coloring, the color match. Like, let me show you. So this looks orange and tan, and I thought I could pull that off. It looks like that. That does not look orange and tan. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I promise I'll be trying my best to post as much more videos as I can, just because of this crazy schedule. And plus there's spring break, so I'm going to be busy packing, picking out some good looking outfits and stuff like that. Be sure to go check out my last few videos, my last few recent videos. I don't know if this is true, but one of my videos cut off at the end, and I didn't mean to do that. I did put an outro to it, but I'm pretty sure YouTube kind of cut it off. I'm not sure why. Anyways, be sure to go check all those out, and like, comment, share, and comment anything that you guys want me to do. It doesn't have to be makeup, it can be anything you want. And make sure to subscribe to this channel, like you should have already, maybe. If you didn't, you should hit that subscribe button down there. And you can turn on my post notifications if you want to know when I post. And you should follow me on all my social media, as in Snapchat at q_kenzie40, and my Instagram at mac.ho13. So make sure you guys go give me a little follow. And yeah, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.